What is going on, esports era? It is your boy Armour, and Cat's jaws cannot move sideways. For those of y'all that do not know me, my name is GB Armour. It's going to be my gamer tag, but I go by Armour. GB is just what my YouTube channel name was. Basically, I am one of the co-owners of this site. I have been a part of it basically ever since it began. Obviously, I do it with Swaggerly and Sage. You guys have definitely checked out Swaggerly's other video of his setup video that he did, class setup video on here. Heck of a video. Shout out to him and Sage, both anyone that is a part of this and wants to be a part of this, guys. That's kind of what our gist is here. I know Swaggerly has covered it a little bit, kind of give my spiel on it and my side of things with it. Basically, this is all for you guys. When you guys want to upload, we'll schedule times for you guys. You'll send in your clips, you'll send in your videos with a commentary and stuff over it like that, and we will gladly upload it to our channels along with a link for you and help everyone grow together. We don't even want anyone just, you know, growing alone and stuff like that. We want to help out, we want to reach out. It's basically what's going on with you guys and how we can help. So basically, guys, I'm going to be doing this series within this channel that's going to be called In the Mind of Armour. What's going to be called In the Mind. Haven't quite decided yet. You'll be able to tell by the title of the video. And I'm going to run you through different types of what I'm thinking, and basically, like it says, in my mind when I play a certain role. For those of you guys that do know me, and for those of you guys that have seen my other videos, you will know that I am an aggressive player. I like to get up into the opponent's face. I like to kind of set the tone for the round, stuff like that. I like to get out there. Definitely, so this won't be any shock to any of the people that have seen my videos before, but I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through what's going on with me and what I think when I do it. So a lot of people, when they rush, it's just an unorganized, straight out rush. And I do apologize for Swaggerly's excessive yelling in the background, guys. That's just beyond overrated, but we were having a good time. And these guys, for information on this map, guys, I should have went this to you in the first place. These guys are 25-2, and I believe we 6-1 them, and I dropped a lot of kills. But that's different. So we're not talking about the gameplay today. You guys can go ahead and watch that while I talk to you. So back to what I was saying. A lot of people that rush with just the mindset of let's push, let's go straight to them, things like that. So a couple instances, for example, on standoff here. If I'm using an SMG, or even if I'm using an A94, MA, or anything, and I'm going to be aggressive on them, you'll see me run up middle street, and I'll do a couple things. I'll stun the cross to middle street, that way I can't get picked from middle. I'll look out of the corner of my eye when I'm rushing to see who goes into red windows, and I'll nade packages, all within a 3-second process. From this point, basically, I'll know if they're crossing middle street to A. My nade, I know how to throw a almost perfect nade into packages, and I'll be able to let them know if there's red windows. If I don't see any of this activity, I will sometimes push through the broken wall. Well, not sometimes. Most of the time, regardless of what happens, if I stun anybody or nade it, anything like that, I'll push through broken wall, around, and when I get around, I immediately look. I check two things. One, if he's on black van head glitch, and I check to see if he's on the dumpster head glitch watching flame. Either of those two things, I immediately rotate back, and I come back and just hang out and basically do a little setup until I can figure out what my access point is going to be to get behind the enemy and get more aggressive to them. So from this point, I have stunned my cross, I've naded packages, and I've scoped out red windows. And now, I've checked to see if he's watching flank from dumpster, and checked to see if he's watching cross from A, cross into A from black van, or to see if he is watching broken wall from black van. If I don't catch anything, if I stun him or something like that and I pick up a kill, and I don't see anything on both the dumpster and or the black van, I'm going to push directly into bottom factory, and I'm going to come around, and then I'm going to check packages, and then up top. Because I can come to the doorway there and check and see if there's some packages, and then immediately go up top. Excuse me. And I'll be able to, basically from this point on, most of the time they'll already know that they're going to flank from what Swaggerly implicating or pastor is seeing. Right here, guys, you'll see exactly what I was talking about. I stunned the street, I naded the packages, got the kill, didn't notice anybody here, so I'm going to push into the bottom factory. I'm going to check. Actually, I go up first here. I think it was because I got a call out that he was coming around or they saw him in package or something like that. So right here, immediately go back to packages, pick up the kill, and from this point, I know exactly where the last guy is. I know exactly where he's going to be. I got the call out from implicating. It's a wrap. So that's kind of things to think about, guys, when you're rushing and you're kind of getting into the opponent's face, you're being aggressive like that. Just remember, don't just go balls in there, balls deep in it, and just run straight into there without a game plan. For instance, like I said, every move I made, there was a thought process behind it before I ever made up this strategy, before I ever made up this route or anything like that. And that isn't just a standoff rush. I have one on raid as well that I do like this. I have one on express that I do just like this. And I have one on slums that I do just like this. The one on slums can be tricky just because I always need my partner to hit the stun, that way I can get in there. And if they don't hit it, then it's kind of up in the air on kind of how I do things like that. So for instance, on offense on this map, guys, I'm not sure if it's actually switching to offense now. It could be. So yeah, I believe right here, if I don't do it on this round, I'll definitely walk you guys what I do on an offensive push. Because like I said, the other one was a defensive push. So this is different for me. I'm going to go top round. I don't normally go top round. But what I would normally do is I would push through broken wall directly into courtyard. I wouldn't stun, I wouldn't throw stuns, I wouldn't throw nades, anything like that. I would just directly go in there so that when I cross the corner coming around into broken wall, I can see three things. The middle street head glitch on the bottom, and I can see Tom Granny's roof and window. Those three things are going to let me know if they're watching the crosses or if they're potentially playing deli and haystack. Because if they're not on any of those two spots, then they're obviously going to be deli, haystack, or they're already pushed through deli into flank. But they have to be deli or haystack. From that point, I will either stun the guy on top granny, stun the guy middle street, things like that. And then I'll check deli, push underneath granny's house while keeping an eye above me on granny's house to make sure that there's nothing above me. And then from that point, I'll get behind him and just post up. That's another big thing that comes down to it, guys, is a lot of people don't post up once they rush. They'll get the kill and continue to run around. Once you've gotten that first kill, then they're scared. Because if you kill somebody in their spawn within the first couple seconds, they're scared, they're pushed back, they don't really know what to do. You kind of broke their whole game plan. Things like that. Along with the stuns, guys, you're pushing them back. That's the main purpose of them, really, is to stop them from getting aggressive on you and allow you to get aggressive on them. That's one of the definite best things about it, guys, is that you want to make sure you do two main things. Get the call-outs to your teammates and let them know what you see and how you can help them, basically what they need to watch and things like that. Second thing is to make sure you're holding the opponent back and you're stopping them from potentially pushing in or getting a quick bomb plant or anything like that. So this is going to be my first series on this, guys. Be sure to actually leave a comment, a like on the video, anything like that that you want to see that maybe I could upgrade on or something I could do it on. Like I said, this was an In the Mind of Armour aggressive player type video. Next I may do an In the Mind of Armour laid back slow player type video. Like I said, it's going to be completely up to you guys. My personal channel will be in the description. Make sure you guys are not only subscribed to me, make sure you're subscribed to Swaggerly and Sage as well. Along with this channel, if you're viewing this and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, guys. It means a lot. Like I said, it's for you guys. This entire channel is for you guys. It's not to grow our individual channels or anything like that. It's completely for you guys. So, like the video, comment on it. Do what you guys got to do to help me get better for you guys. Really appreciate you guys watching the video. Be sure to hit me up. As always, guys, I'm Armour. Deuces.
So what you're implicating is that we're gonna have a gameplay.